speaker will be talking about how to measure your performance to increase your profitability. Okay, so the next speaker is a mystery shopping and customer service specialist. It's just such an interesting title. Claire, all right, Claire Bosk Scott. She is going to be sharing with us all today how to measure your performances and how that will increase your profitability. Okay, so discover how a mystery shopper uncovers hidden secrets and learn how you can improve your service delivery by understanding if your employees will delight your customers or not. So this lady that will be sharing with us, she has so much experience under her belt. She was number 5 customer service under Global Gurus, UK top 10 CX influencer, and she has 3 decades of expertise. So honestly, like, what a great way to you know a nice ending of our speakers before our panel comes up. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to invite Claire, please.
How would it feel to know what is happening in your organization when you're not there? What if you could have some secret ears and eyes to know how your product and services are sold and your customers are served? Imagine finding a way to improve your employee performance, increase your customer loyalty and profitability. Yes, this is what it's all about. Increasing our profitability by giving exceptional customer experiences. Did you know that 82% of customers will never return to your organization because of poor service? 68% of customers will not return because the perceived indifference from the organization to them. And only 9% of businesses will not return to you because of pricing. Imagine when we hear all those people thinking that, businesses go somewhere else because they are cheaper. Never, not true. 82% is because of customer service and 68% it's because of the perceived indifference of the customers. So let me show you how you can have a thriving business with the help of a mystery shopper. Yes, I am a mystery shopper. No, I won't go shopping and buy clothes for your spouse in secret. But yes, I do get paid to shop, eat in restaurants, get massages, and sleep in beautiful hotels. So it all started 11 years ago. 11 years ago, yes, at the time I wasn't actually sleeping in hotels. I was managing hotels. And this was a time where on my little island of Jersey, I realized that no one was doing mystery shopping. No one was actually measuring the customer experience. We used to have to fly people from the UK to actually be able to do that measurement in our organization. So I decided to actually set up a business. I remember I grew up in my dad's restaurant. My dad had the restaurant down the south of France. And I remember from about the age of 7, I was always there helping him, carrying plates, and actually anxiously waiting for the Mr. Michelin inspector to come and visit our restaurant. Do you remember the Michelin inspector, the big bubble and white man who used to come in restaurants, he still does, and give those special stars? This was an intense time, and I always thought I would absolutely love to be a Michelin inspector. Wouldn't that be so cool? Would I know that 30 years later, I would actually be running my own company? So it's been quite a while that I've been doing that now. And I've had so many stories. I've seen the good, I've seen some bad, and I've seen some exceptional stories. So today I just want to, share with you some of those stories. The first one is a good story because I always love talking about the good first, right? It makes you feel good, really, doesn't it? So the good story, my daughter, when I started the business, always used to come with me. She loved being a little mystery shopper. She was only about 6 years old. She had a little pad. She used to write everything on the pad, the people's name, what they were wearing, if they were smiling. She loved it. And we had to go and do a restaurant. So we were approached by a group of restaurants to go and check out their restaurant. So we went, my son, my daughter, and I sent my daughter to the toilet to check out the toilet. 5 minutes gone, nobody comes back. It's about 10 minutes and I start worrying about it. So I get up and I'm just thinking, okay, I'm going to go and check what's happening with her. Now, she arrives running back to me, saying, Mom, you don't know what happened. And I'm like, well, no, I don't know what happened. What happened? I was a bit worried about you. Tell me. You know what? I was in the toilet and suddenly the light went off. There was no more light and I didn't know what I was doing and I couldn't open the doors. Realizing the lights were on sensors, and actually, because she was too small, she couldn't actually reach the sensor. The lights were not turned on until eventually she managed to get her way through to open the door. Once the door opened, the sensor lit it up and she was able to go. We gave some feedback to the restaurant. We, give them all that information. Of course, they changed their sensors, but I also thought, okay, that little girl actually gave us some really good feedback. If we could actually do more for the little people, our little customer experience, we could increase our market in families. And that's what they did. In less than 3 months, they increased 40% their family experience and their family market. So take a look. You can be 6 years old, but you could still be giving some really great feedback. Okay, now the bad. Okay, I know, the bad always sells. That's what people keep telling me. Claire, the bad always says best. And this company, I have to say, this wasn't a mystery shop, but it's a company who keeps doing it the wrong way. And we need to learn lessons from what's, is not done right. And a little company, a little airline called United Airlines, about, in 2009, broke a musician's guitar. He broke his guitar, and instead of being very sorry for what he did and replacing the guitar, giving him something in return, they put their hand up and they say, I don't care, it's not a problem. So the musician went on and started a song. Millions. It went viral, absolutely viral. The company had, they were talking about it in social media, on YouTube. It went viral. We talked about this musician getting his guitar broken. And now we use this, terrible story in all our training session. However, this wasn't the end. I'm not sure if you remember, but I'm sure you will. A little story a couple of years ago when United Airlines decided that they were overbooked in their plane and they needed to get somebody out of the plane to put one of their staff in. But actually, it just didn't quite happen like that. They picked up that bloody customer and dragged him out of the plane. The poor man had blood over his face. All he wanted to do was actually go back home. And he was a doctor. He had some patient. He just wanted to go home. Why was he dragged out of the plane the way it was? It was terrible. A few seconds And the video went viral. Absolutely all the channels, $1 billion lost in value. Their share went down. I don't know about you, but I'm not going to be the one who's going to be flying a United airline for quite a while. And if I do, maybe in the back of my mind, I'll be thinking, am I going to be the next one being dragged out of the plane? So one big lesson to learn: never, ever, ever, ever drag your customers out of your organization. Promise me that? Yes? You promise? Good. Okay, and the exceptionals. I do love talking about the exceptionals because positives breed positives. And when you learn how to do things right, when you learn your customer journey and all the touch point that you have within your organization, this is when you're creating exceptional customer experiences. So I would like you to come with me on that mission. Would you like that? Do you want to come with me on that mission? Okay, so close your eyes. Okay, close your eyes and just listen to my voice. We're going to be driving to a little car park. You come out of the car park, and today the mission is to go and get a massage done into that brand new spa. Yes, this is what you need to do. And you're going to need to report on how the whole experience was. So here we go. You start in walking towards the spa, the beautiful window. It looks gorgeous. The name of the company, you're walking through the doors, and it smells beautiful. There's perfume wandering around. You know, you could smell things. You can see things. A bit of music outside. You know, it's beautiful. It makes you feel so good. The receptionist welcomes you with a big smile. Hello, how can I help you? She'll just ask you to fill in a few forms. Then she's taking you around and showing you what's happening and where you're going and how, you're going to get your massage done. Getting you in a changing room, getting you to the lounge, relaxation lounge. Oh, yes. We're going in the relaxation lounge now. Sitting down, the music is going, it smells lovely, it feels so comfortable. I feel so good. You feel good. I do. It's time for the massage. So we're going in, and then the therapist is going to give you all the details about your massage, what is going to happen. She's asking you if you've got any issues. The bed is warm. You feel good and relaxed. And then she starts your massage. A little bit of head, a little bit of body. Oh, and she talks you through everything. She's such a lovely lady, a lovely voice. The little sound, the music is playing outside. And by the end of the treatment, she's going to tell you all about the oil that she used and how your hair could do with a little bit of this and that. Because, if you're using this product, your scalp is going to be so much nicer and your skin is going to feel and smell good. Don't you love it? I love it. Yeah, that's beautiful. Actually, I'm going to buy this and I'm going to buy that as well. And by the time you leave the spa, you've actually spent a good couple of $100 in treatment, in a project. That wasn't supposed to happen. What happened there? So we finish the revisit. You're coming back to your car, and it's time to give some feedback to the customers. So the visit is all about being very thorough about, the report, the details that you're giving, the information, the storytelling that you're telling, because the customers needs to feel as if they were in your shoes when they're reading a mystery shopping report. Because the more details that they get, the more they'll be able to change, improve, make, and tell their employees about the experience and give them some extra training on what should be done. And actually, with this company, that therapist was so good that they actually used her to train all the other therapists. Their training models started with that particular therapist. The way she treated, the way she built rapport, the way she'd actually managed to sell $200 worth of product when I wasn't supposed to be buying anything. I was a mystery shopper. So look at your whole customer experience. Look at the way you're creating all your touch points from A to Z. What is that touch point that you are creating for your customer experience? What are those moments where your customers are going to feel? They're going to feel so good that they're going to want to recommend you to their friend and family. They want to come back to you. They will never go anywhere else. They become your advocates. They become your marketers. No longer will you have to spend thousands of dollars in advertising because your customers will be doing the advertising for you. Not only your employees will feel good because you're giving them the right tools. They know what they're supposed to be doing, but your customers will love you, and you'll have more of it. Customer loyalty is what every business wants. Increase your customer loyalty by just as 5%, and your profit will increase by up to 75%. Yes, you heard me. So look after your customers, love them, care for them, nurture them. The new ones, of course, but the one that you've got now, your existing customers need some love. We are entering a new era. It is time to evolve into a new phase of higher consciousness where businesses become accountable for their environment, for their people, and for their customers. Are you becoming accountable? Are you taking care of your customers? Are you looking after your employees? This is the key. And I've got a little, I'm not Einstein or anything, but I've created a little figure. It's called HE plus HC equal TB. HE, happy employee, plus HC, happy customers, equal TB, thriving business. This is what we want. So what if you're watching me now and watching all the other speakers and going back into your organization or into your business? If you're a solopreneur, small business, it doesn't matter. What if you go back there and you think, that summit was good. Yeah, Spendless Academy Summit was good, but you know what? I'm just going to continue the way I've always been. Yeah, it's just doesn't really matter. What if you change one thing that you've heard today from any of the speakers, and start acting on it? Start doing something towards your employees and your customers so you can create a more customer-centric business, so you can change yourself, so you can have better relationship with others. You can thrive in yourself. You can thrive in your business. Using mystery shopping, a mystery shopper program will actually help you to improve your performances and your profitability. Yes, it does. So if you want to know more stories about how mystery shopping can help you, this is my new little book, which is called The Secret Diary of a Mystery Shopper. It's got lots more stories in it, and it's got a lot more for you to think about. How could that happen in my organization? What is it that I do at this moment in time that I could be improving in my organization today, and I could make my customers and my employees a much happier place to be? So there you are. I appreciate being here today, and on Spendless Academy. It's been amazing. I've been now a trainer on Spendless Academy right from the beginning, since about February or March, when the whole platform has been set up. So I am a trainer on the platform. You can come and do some mystery shopping webinar with me, or you can do some personal coaching as well. So we've got that new coaching program that you could be doing. So looking at your business, how do you attain and retain customers? How do you actually nurture your customers? What are the things that you need to do and look at? Your customer experience, the journey mapping. Those are the kind of things that you can do. to attain new customers, your online marketing, offline marketing. You've talked about branding, I'm sure, during this summit. Look at every touch point. When we talk about brand, you are the brand. Every part of it, from the way you dress to the way you speak to the way you deliver your product or services, has to follow your brand. Brand isn't just a logo, and the logo is the cherry on the top of the cake. Yes, your brand is every step of the way of everything that you're delivering for your customers. So look at, get some help. Now is the time to do it. This pandemic has given us something that we really need to think about, is how we upskill ourselves, how we grow, develop ourselves and our businesses so we can have thriving businesses, whether it's online or offline. I know offline, some of the businesses at the moment are having a bit of a hard time, but look at the opportunities. Don't get stuck in, this is happening now. Look at everything that is around and that you can actually jump into those opportunities. And remember, measure, measure, measure to improve your performances and increase your profitability. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye for now.
Thank you so much, Claire. Wow, I must say that is the most innovative entrance I've ever seen. Even I was surprised. It was a mystery to me. I actually got there. I was like, Claire, am I supposed to start now? But I didn't know she wanted to make such a theatrical entrance. If you guys just joined in, please go and watch the replay and find out how extraordinary and theatrical Claire's entrance is. So thank you so much, Claire. As Claire mentioned, she's an expert on Spendless Academy. So if you want to connect with her, just head on to spendlessacademy.com and search Claire's name out. And of course, you'll get to connect with her on LinkedIn, and all the links will be on that page. Okay, so thanks so much, Claire.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.